Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Muhammad Hasnain, once again with all of you people. Your English language instructor is once again here with our 30 days crash course. As far as I remember, we had been on the same page from a pretty long time, and we are at our day 16. We have completed half of our crash course and the rest of it is remaining. So we're going to be speed running this one. So we're going to check how fast we can complete our crash course and how fluent you are. So if you people don't know what our crash course is or what it is for, so this crash course, which consists of 30 days or 30 different episodes or videos, whatever you want to call it, is a completely free crash course that we have, and today we are at day 16. And for anybody who does not haven't seen the past videos or isn't on the track with us and is a bit slow, so you should go back and watch. And if you are on the track with us and if you are going and if you are on the same level, so then we are going to be starting our 30 days crash course day 18. Just joking, it's day 16. So practicing speaking fluency. Lots of people ask me how to become fluent in English language. A big question, well asked. Pretty much I've seen it all around. A lot of people ask me that how to become fluent, how to become better at doing this, and how to be the best at English language in simple words, because fluency means you are the best. So practicing speaking fluency. Now we aren't going to be showing how to be fluent, but how to practice your fluency and how to become more fluent. Indirectly we are showing how to become fluent, but it's more about practicing our fluency upon things so that we can become better at what we are doing currently. So number one with us, fluency building strategies. There are a lot of strategies that you can have while having fluency. Now there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. Now there are types of fluency: speaking, reading, writing, listening. For speaking, there are such type of strategies that talking in front of great crowds. Presentations are there that you can give in many ways. There are a lot of more things that are around, like debates, etc., where you can express your ideas clearly and confidently. So building your fluency building is pretty hard nowadays. It's not that easy to build your fluency and to be on the track with us. But the problem is that we do not have this idea in our mind that building fluency is not about the more you try, but rather the better you try. Lots of people just talk. It's not just talking. It's totally not like that. Lots of people take teachers' words too much to the heart and think that just talking will turn us into a fluent speaker. No. You have to talk a lot and learn from your mistakes and do not commit those mistakes in the future, and be a better student, be a better reader. So you should learn from your mistakes. So we should learn from our mistakes, which would help us in the future. Okay, so finally there are many strategies. There is a lot that are more of practical, like debates, presentations. Now you can have some interviews. You can have those interviews where you're being asked, not a real interview, but a question answer session. You're going to have some questions thrown at you, etc. These are many ways. Then there are some other ways that are more theoretical and less practical, like sitting in front of a mirror and saying what you want to speak or whatever. For example, if you are in front of the mirror, start a recorder, do your speech, and then analyze your speech and see what mistakes you commit and learn from those mistakes and do not commit them again. Keep that in mind, that you have to make your mistakes correct. After that, expressing ideas clearly and confidently. Lots of students make this mistake, that they do not express themselves clearly. This is the problem. Our ideas are sometimes too much for students. Lots of teachers, I've seen their ideas, their ideologies are too much hard for students to understand. The students do not understand the teacher, and because of this reason, they lack. They aren't able to express clearly. So your ideas should be good and you should be doing that clearly. And secondly, from where does the confidence come? Well, yes, it comes from practice too. But the greatest, my own personal experience that I have is that when you have knowledge, you have confidence. But when you have a lack of knowledge, when you are not able to have proper knowledge regarding some specific topic, you are not confident. That is the problem. When you have knowledge, when you are prepared, you will be confident. You will have trust. But when you aren't, you won't have confidence, you won't have trust. So expressing ideas clearly and confidently is very important so that the other person can understand you. It should be brief, as I have said in the past. It should be brief, fruitful, meaningful and expressive. These are the major things it needs. Not too long, you don't need to swirl it around, because the main point is somewhere else and you're swirling the story around. So take it to the point. Make it to the point. Speaking practice sessions and peer feedback. Speaking practice sessions there are many different sessions. Like for example, there are seminars where you can participate, there are certain speeches that you can do, there are presentations, there are debates, there are discussions that you can take a part in. There are many more things that you can have, and in these things you will learn a lot of things. For example, you will learn how to be more confident, the style or the body language of many things. Like learning or teaching is a bit different than interview or than, for example, speech, etc. And your speech would be a bit more different than your presentation, and your presentation is very different than debate. So these are all a bit different things. You're going to learn many things while you are doing many of these practice, and when you are trying to speak and practice at the same time. So you're going to have a lot of knowledge there, and you're going to be learning a lot of things. And this is how sessions, practice of speaking sessions are very important for all of us and very fruitful for anybody who I have seen. Peer feedback. What's peer feedback? Peer feedback means, we all know about pair, the word pair, for example. We all know about pair. Pair मतलब दो की जोड़ी. जिस तरह a pair of shoes. एक like shoe तो एक को कहते हैं ना. A pair of shoes मतलब एक दोनों shoes जब एक साथ होते हैं तो a pair of shoes या set of shoes. But set can be a bit more different. So peer का मतलब है दोस्त या आपके classmates या whatever. But for example, if you have one friend, so that friend is your peer, तो आप उससे feedback लें. It is just like peer but a bit more broad, a bit more open. एक ओपन कैटेगरी में है, ये अभी थोड़ा सा पेयर से थोड़ा सा अलग है, अलग है. तो आप उनसे फीडबैक लें दैट हाउ योर स्पीकिंग लैंग्वेज इज, हाउ आर यू गुड एट योर स्पीकिंग और नॉट, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट यू लेक इन. एज आई सेड इन द पास्ट, योर मिस्टेक्स शुड बी आइडेंटिफाइड. You will know that what mistakes you commit, and in the future you will be stopped from committing such mistakes. You're going to learn from your peers, and you're going to learn from your colleagues, and you're going to get some feedback that will be very fruitful for you in the future. This is all for our today's video. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I'll meet you in my next video. Allah Hafiz.